Hydroponic station, Abel Wilson speaking.
Nelson aboard Seaview. How are things going down there?
Fine, Admiral, fine. I wasn't expecting to hear from you until tomorrow. It's a pleasant surprise.
Well, we should be alongside the Sea Lab in about 2 hours. It may be better time than expected. And, we have another surprise for you.
Yes, I know. My twin brother Ben is with you, isn't he?
Oh, that's right. Well, how did you know that?
I can see him.
Oh. You can see him?
We're not only identical twins, Admiral, we're closer than most. There's a constant state of telepathy between us. How are you, Ben? John, how's the program been going?
Unbelievably.
Some of our plants are showing an almost human response to stimulus. I think we're on the verge of a major scientific breakthrough.
That's great, John. That's great. I'll see you soon.
Well, we'll check the results when we get there. And congratulations. I'm going to the observation nose. You'd like to join me?
In a few moments, Admiral. I have a few reports I'd like to check over first.
Bye.
John, I'm talking to you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Do you hear me, John? This is Ben talking to you. Yes, I hear you, Ben. Complete the experiment before we get there. Complete the experiment before we get there. I can't do that, Ben. I don't know what will happen. Do as I say, John. You know you're weaker than I am. You can't defy me. Complete that experiment and do it now. Do it now.
Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, starring Richard Basehart, David Hedison, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
Do you really think the hydroponic station can increase the growth rate for these edible sea plants?
I think the Wilson brothers might be able to supply the world with food for any population explosion. These experiments are dangerous, though. The effect of the radiation might...
Captain, we're picking up something pretty weird on the sonar.
Reduce speed to 1/3.
Aye, sir.
All hands, this is the captain. We're approaching a belt of turbulent water. Stand by for shock waves. Damage control, report.
Minor holster in aft section 64. No other damage, sir.
Resume speed.
Aye, aye, sir.
Chip, take the con.
Aye, sir.
What do you make of that turbulence?
I don't know. There was no warning from the seismic monitor. Only the sonar contact. Right now, I'd have to log it as cause unknown.
How far are we from the hydroponic station?
About 60 miles.
Spikes, see if you can contact hydroponic station Able.
Aye, sir.
Seaview to hydroponic station Able. Seaview calling hydroponic station Able. Come in, over.
Admiral. He's not going to get any answer. My brother's dead.
Well, why do you say that?
It was a radioactive explosion at the hydroponic station. That's the turbulence we just passed through.
Oh? A guess?
No, it's not a guess, Admiral. My brother has already told you how it is between him and me. Everything that happens to one is felt by the other.
You felt the blast yourself?
Yes, the one that killed my brother.
All right, keep trying.
Yes, sir.
Seaview calling hydroponic station Able. Do you read me? Do you read me? Over.
I've told you it's no use, Admiral.
Seaview calling hydroponic station Able. Come in, please. Hydroponic station Able. This is Seaview calling. Do you read us? Over.
Do you believe me now, Admiral?
Keep trying.
Aye, sir. Maybe it's just a power failure.
The lab has auxiliary power.
Sir, we've just taken these readings from the sensor cells in the outer hull. That turbulence we passed through was highly radioactive.
The Sea Lab's atomic reactor.
Well, we don't know.
I do.
But we're going to find out. Prepare the flying sub for immediate launch.
Aye, sir.
Do you want Sharkey to go with you?
No, Captain. There could be a lethal danger from that lab's radiation sources. Why risk other lives? I'll go with you. With my brother dead, I'm the only man who knows the equipment.
All right, let's go.
John, can you hear me, John? Listen to me closely. We're trying to enter the Sea Lab. If we succeed, you are to remain unconscious. Do you hear me? You are to remain unconscious.
Must not have been something wrong.
Oh, no, I was just thinking about my brother. We should be on it right now.
You were right. It was the atomic reactor. Nelson to Seaview.
Seaview, aye.
We're alongside the hydroponic stations. I'm going to try to board it.
Aye, sir.
You still sure you want to go out there?
I have to go out there, Admiral. Admiral.
Seaview, go ahead.
We're under attack by what it looks like some kind of mutated plant. It's enormous. We're gonna try to break loose. Stand by.
Engineering, flank speed. Admiral, should be there in half an hour.
Hold on. I'll use the afterjet, see if we can burn our way out. Seaview.
Seaview, aye.
We're clear. Prepare the docking area. Starting back.
Aye, sir.
Sub, do you read me? Seaview to flying sub. Come in, over.
All right, Spark, stay with it. We should be getting close. Take the con. I'll be in the nose.
Aye, sir.
We just picked up the flying sub's automatic homing signal. We're locked on it. Now metering the range of less than 500 yards.
Reduce speed to 1/3 and stand by the reverse engines.
Aye.
Reduce speed to 1/3.
All stop.
All stop. Maintain neutral buoyancy.
Nelson to Seaview. You read me? Nelson to Seaview. Come in.
Captain, this is Sparks. I'm making contact with the Admiral.
Admiral, are you all right?
Fine. We're shaken up a little bit. Controls and power gone, but otherwise okay.
Not with that creature out there, you're not.
Look, how close can you bring Seaview to our position?
We can't get within 100 yards of you.
You've got a laser beam aboard the Seaview. Why not have Crane blast that thing with it?
Look, if we break it up with a laser, every piece of it that remains might be able to regenerate itself.
What makes you think this plant can reproduce by division?
Well, what makes you think that it can't?
Well, just how do you propose to get us out of here?
Look, you worked with your brother on this. Now, what ideas have you got?
One, blasted to bits.
Oh.
Me.
Aye, sir.
Prepare to use the Seaview as a ram. Might be able to keep this plant occupied long enough for us to make a break for it in scuba gear.
Right. We'll have a rescue party standing by. Close the collision doors. There's the target. Zero in on it at flank speed. Admiral, we're moving in at flank speed. I'll call out the range to you as we move in. Stand by.
What's going to happen when the Seaview rams into that thing?
I don't know. Just get into the wetsuits.
Attention all hands. Brace yourselves for collision. Range 200. 100. Reverse engine, all back full. Admiral, you momentarily clear the plant. I'm bringing a rescue party down if you need further assistance. Over now.
You don't really think you can stop that thing with an ultrasonic gun, do you?
I'm gonna try. Now, when I leave, you wait about 10 seconds, then follow. Be sure to dog the topside airlock. If the plane attacks, I'll try to draw it off so you can join the rescue party. Understood? Ben, you're heading toward the sea lab. Come back. You hear me, Ben? You're swinging in the wrong direction.
John? John, it's Ben. Wake up. Wake up.
Ben? What happened?
You did it. You created a plant creature just as I knew you could. Now, where is the portable control unit?
The plant creature? Oh, the radiation destroyed it. It wrecked the lab.
No, it didn't destroy it. It created the giant mutant that I've been after. It's out there in the sea right now. Now, where is the control unit?
A control unit? But what do you want that for? The creature has to be destroyed.
Not until I've made 100 like them, 1,000, an army of them marching at my command.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
The control unit.
This experiment was for plant food. It was a scientific development. It still can be. It still can.
You're a fool, John. You always were. Food for people was just a cover for me. If I can control growth, I can control everything. Now, where is the control unit?
It's in the protective instrument locker.
Last time I saw him, he was heading to the sea lab.
I'll have Kowalski give you a hand back to the Seaview.
No, I'm all right. I'll get back with myself. Now, you and the chief get to the sea lab and Ben Wilson.
No, Ben, you can't do that. You don't know what you're doing.
That's where you're wrong. I can take almost lifeless, insensate vegetable matter and change it into a living thing. The first of many that will answer my commands. You're forgetting why this lab was built, why I came here in the first place. I'm forgetting nothing. Just because you're a deluded fool doesn't mean...
What are you doing here, Ben?
My brother's alive.
Chief, take a look. You were positive he was dead.
I felt his heart start to beat again.
Skipper? He's alive, all right, but just barely.
Yeah, I think we better get him back to the Seaview in a hurry. It's the only chance to save his life.
Where's your radio?
There.
Sea-Lab calling Seaview. Sea-Lab calling Seaview. This is the captain. Can you read me? Sea-Lab calling Seaview. Can you read me, Sparks? Over.
Looking at that stuff now, it's hard to believe it came from that monster.
Yeah, seems harmless enough.
Do you think there's a chance of there being any other mutants alive out there?
Well, you know that plant organisms can regenerate in many ways. Still, I hope that this stuff never becomes as prolific as seaweed.
This is Sparks, Admiral. The captain's in contact with us from the Sea Lab.
Fight them through.
Go ahead, Captain.
We're at the Sea Lab. John Wilson's still alive, but he's badly hurt.
I will try to take him off in the mini-sub. Kowalski's the man for that.
Aye, sir.
Lee, we're sending the mini-sub. There's extra scuba gear aboard. Is Ben Wilson there?
Yes, he is.
What about the lab?
Well, the explosion didn't help it any. But it seems they're tight enough and the radiation level isn't too high.
All right, have Ben Wilson help you. I want to retrieve all the notes, instrumentation, everything connected with this experiment.
Right, sir. All right, Ben, let's get to work.
Anything you say.
Okay, Chief. Let's get out of this gear and get to work, all right?
All right, sir.
Remain unconscious, John, until you're back aboard the Seaview. Don't worry, you'll be saved. As for the others, I'm afraid they'll all have to die.
How's he doing, Kowalski?
Doc can't quite figure him out, sir. His radiation count's not too high, and there's no surface cuts or bruises of any kind.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's possibly caused by the shock of the explosion.
Yeah, Doc said something like that.
Well, hopefully he'll be all right again. Let's get back on duty.
Aye, sir.
John, this is Ben. I want you to wake up. I want you to wake up. Listen to me, and listen carefully. Admiral Nelson has some cuttings from the destroyed mutants somewhere aboard the Seaview. I want you to find them and place them in the reactor. Do you hear me? I want you to put those cuttings in the reactor room.
I won't do it. I'm not going to help you, Ben.
You will do it. You can't help yourself. Get rid of the corpsman. Get rid of him.
Find me the doctor. I need him quickly.
The doctor.
Ben? Come on, we're all set. Let's go.
Captain, there's another piece of equipment in here that has to be removed from its paneling. Will you two help me?
Figures, absent-minded professor. Now, let's give him a hand. Open the door! Ben! Open the door! Ben!
specimens to the reactor room. Ben, I can't. I can't. They'll turn into monsters. You have to, John. You know I can read your mind and control it no matter where I am. You must obey me. You must obey me. You must obey me.
Wilson. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be in sick bay.
Oh, well, I'm feeling much better, thank you. Actually, I came here looking for you. I wanted to discuss the experiments.
Oh, well, there's plenty of time for that later.
No, there isn't time. I've got to talk to you now.
Now, the first thing on the agenda is to get you back to health. Now, come on.
Stop him, John. Stop him. Ah!
What is it?
Oh, I just suddenly felt a little weak.
Whatever used to lock it, it's beginning to give.
Skipper, I think we can shake it loose.
That did it. Okay, let's go.
That was close, Skipper. What do we do now? Just hope that thing out there goes away.
Wish I had a better suggestion.
Seaview to hydroponic station Able. Skipper, this is Sparks. Can you read me? Can you read me? Over.
There's no response, sir. I can't reach Captain Crane at the sea level.
All right, keep trying.
Aye, sir.
Missile room to control. Mr. Ben Wilson's just come aboard from the sea lab.
Captain Crane and Chief Sharkey with him?
No, sir. He says they're still back at the sea lab retrieving some instrumentation.
Ask Mr. Wilson to report up here as soon as he's out of his gear.
Aye, sir.
Admiral, this is the exec. I think you better question Ben Wilson up here concerning Chief Sharkey and the skipper. Can you hear me, sir? Admiral, request your presence in the control room. Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me? Phil. Find the Admiral. I need him up here on the double. Check the lab and his cabin.
Reactor room. What's wrong with the radiation pile? We're getting a dangerous count. Damage control. Send a team to the reactor room on the double. The reactor room on the double.
you, Skipper, but to me, this storeroom is no cool, windswept beach right now.
We don't get too much air left. But as long as that plant's out there, there's no...
What do you think it's doing?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Skipper, if it's moved away from the door, maybe we can make it to the excess hatch.
Yeah, that's just what I was thinking.
What is that stuff, Skipper?
Sulfuric acid solution.
Battery acid. Why didn't I think of that?
Now get ready to open the door.
I get it, Skipper. We open the door, douse that thing out there with the acid. Then we make a break for our scuba gear in the excess hatch, right?
Right. Now undog it. Slow and quiet. Ready. Go ahead. Chip, this is Nelson. Find John Wilson, confine him to sickbay under guard.
Aye, sir.
What the blazes is going on here?
I've tried to notify you, sir. There's an emergency in the reactor room. Somehow a plant creature got in there. Radiation's out of control. Already one crewman's been killed.
What have you done about it?
An armed detail's on its way there now.
Don't use laser guns.
But that's what the captain used to disintegrate the first one.
That's why we're in this trouble now. If you blast that thing anywhere near the reactor, every bit of it will grow into a giant mutant.
Aye, sir, we'll try to contain it by some other means, but there's more.
Oh, what else?
Apparently the thing has already divided itself. There's another plant creature loose aboard the ship.
Look, secure all watertight doors, clear all passageways.
Aye, aye, sir.
John! You've been doing very well. Well, you call creating these monsters, almost destroying the Seaview, turning a great experiment into a deadly destructive force, you call that doing well? Yes, I do indeed. It proves to me, or to us, that we can create and control plant growth. All it's proved is that you can create monsters, then destroy them. Destroy them? Go to the armory, get a laser gun, and blast that plant in the reactor room out of existence. All that would do would be to increase the number of them. You know the effect radiation would have on every bit of plant material. You're going to do it, John. No. Go to the armory and get a laser gun. Blast the plant in the reactor room. Get the gun, John. Get the gun. Get the gun.
When did you get back aboard?
Just a few minutes ago. Kowalski briefed us about this. More of Ben Wilson's work?
Huh? Ben Wilson?
He created one of these in the Sea Lab. That's what took us so long getting back. We'll have to go back and get it later.
We've got to find some way to kill these things.
Admiral, the radiation readings in the control room are reaching dangerously high levels. Seaview won't be able to take much more, sir. Please advise.
We'll try to take care of this mutant. Now, what about the other one?
Last seen headed down passageway C, section 47.
He does answer your control. Naturally. He does whatever I want him to do. Now that you know that for certain, what do you intend to do? After you use that gun to break up the mutant in the reactor room, I'm going to take over control of them and the Seaview. You can't do that, Ben. I can't, eh? Watch. That's not going to do you any good. I'll bring them to life. Without radiation, they're dead. And I'm not going to let you go on with this. Take that gun and fire it at the mutant in the reactor room. Take that gun and fire it at the mutant. You will fire it, John. Fire it!
Shall we give it a try?
Yeah, we have to. Radiation count is heading toward blast. Right, open the hatch. Get away from there fast.
Starting to move out.
Fine, except for a little frostbite. Chief, open the door.
Chief, the reactor, quick. Kowalski.
Well, we found a better weapon, Lee. We found its freezing point.
Admiral, this is Morton. Radiation count dropping rapidly. Control starting to respond.
It's good news, Chip. Any word from the Wilson brothers?
No sign of Ben. John was found unconscious in the missile room. Doc reports from sick bay is coming around fine.
Oh, good. Well, I'm sure he'll be able to tell us what Ben is. Well, blow ballast, all ahead 1/3.
Aye, aye, sir.
Let's start for home.